April 10, 1912. The RMS Titanic, the largest, most luxurious ship the world had ever seen, set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City. It was called Unsinkable. But just 4 days later, it vanished beneath the icy waters of the Atlantic. This is not just a story of a shipwreck. This is a human tragedy that shook the world. Titanic was a marvel of engineering. 882 feet long. Over 2,200 passengers and crew. It had swimming pools, elevators, fine dining, and first-class luxury that rivaled any hotel on land. For the wealthy, it was paradise. For immigrants in third class, it was hope, a new life in America. But hidden behind its beauty was a deadly flaw: not enough lifeboats. Only 20. Enough for about half the people on board. The Titanic left England, made stops in France and Ireland, then headed into the open Atlantic. Captain Edward Smith was in command. The sea was calm. Spirits were high. Passengers danced, dined, and dreamed. But warnings started coming in. Other ships were reporting icebergs in the area. The messages were ignored. April 14, 1912. Just before midnight, a lookout spotted something ahead, an iceberg. Iceberg, right ahead. The Titanic turned, but not fast enough. The iceberg scraped along the starboard side. It tore open the hull beneath the waterline. 5 compartments began to flood. The unsinkable ship was doomed. At first, no one believed it. But soon, the ship began to tilt. The order was given: women and children first. Lifeboats were lowered, some only half full. There was no time. No training. No real plan. As the stern rose high into the night sky, the Titanic split in two. Then, at 2:20 a.m., it sank. In less than 3 hours, over 1,500 people were dead. The survivors, just over 700, were rescued by the RMS Carpathia. They watched in silence as the sea swallowed the ship and their loved ones. The world was in shock. The tragedy led to global changes in maritime law: more lifeboats, 24-hour radio watches, and an international ice patrol. Titanic was more than a ship. It was a symbol of pride, power, and human error. Its story reminds us that even the greatest can fall, that no one is too big to fail, and that in moments of disaster, true courage is revealed. This was the real story of the Titanic. A whisper from the deep that still echoes today.